What's happening, everybody? It's Anthony from the Daily Truth, the truth in 5 to 7 minutes or so. We're still in the morning. If you're on OBBM, it's definitely the morning. I hope everybody's having a great day. Checking in with you, doing a little daily truth. If you like this video, share this video, do all the things with this video. And I said, if you like it, also hit the like button. I hope everybody's doing well today. So today I'm gonna be honest with some stuff going on and not fully, but also make the key takeaway from today is the idea of the perspective shift because I saw something that typically I'm always on the side of making sure people are not jealous of others. They don't look at social media. They don't look at what other people have and compare it to their own lives. And I kind of did that to myself today, but then I heard more of a full story. And I'm not going to get into the details who the person is, but like it was interesting. I saw a very big house and I was like, I just had this discussion a couple days ago. It's like, I don't like where I'm at 42 years old in kind of a temporary home, not having what I love to do, which is a kitchen and cook, not having the kitchen that I would dream of or think about. And look at where my life was in the 30s when I had identity marketing and how things were like constantly going up and up and up. And now that I've feel like I found my purpose, the struggle gets more real and more real and more real. But I want to talk about the perspective shift in a second. If you want to join me for one of my speaking classes, I have one tonight. If I don't get anybody new in it, I might cancel it. I'm going to be honest. We've got a whole group that likes to come every week, but I might take the week off as I have some stuff I need to build out with that I keep putting off. But if there's anybody new that signs up, I will, of course, invite the crew again and we'll have a big party and we'll have some fun like we do every Wednesday. Last Wednesday was very fun and creative and different. But yeah, go to doubledownspeaking.com. Again, that's doubledownspeaking.com. If you go to my Instagram at Anthony Michael Russo, that's where you'll find all the links to all the different products that I support, that I use, that I'm an affiliate for, that support me, including Make Wellness, Century H2O, which you use Russo 10 at checkout. And of course, my own t-shirts. Nothing is impossible is one of the ones on the website. That link is there too. Use Truth for 20% off. All right, so let me get into it. So I often come on, always show this smiling face, and I'm a pretty happy guy. I'm a pretty positive guy, but that doesn't mean that life doesn't come with struggles for everyone. I think that sometimes people have even said to me like, well, you make life look easy, you're always happy, you don't know what it's like to be depressed. And I'll be honest, I don't deal with depression. I don't have that anxiety bone per se in my body. Doesn't mean I don't get upset and frustrated and feel like I want more out of life on a lot of different circumstances. But I'm in a place in life where I've obviously been working on the speaking classes, getting more keynotes as I've gotten a couple. Obviously, I have a great gig with Fox Big Noon Kickoff that allows me to kind of pursue my dreams and keep pushing. I've got beautiful land that we live on with 15 to 20 horses, depending on when. And, a lot of it is good. And then there is stuff that struggles. And, sometimes when it's trying to fill my classes, and I know that the ones that are the paid classes, I know how much impact they can make. And I know how close I got with the second iteration of that class, the groups with Clark and Heidi, and my mom was in that class, and I got very close. And I've got this new class, and there's almost this like the gap between the groups, and it's like, what if you grow attached and then that group's over and everybody else is dealing with stuff? My mom's always dealing with stuff, Kelly's dealing with stuff, and there's a lot of stress that comes in life. Hi, Shelly, I see you. So with all the stress that comes in life, it's hard to sometimes make things look easy. And one of the conversations that I brought up in the beginning of this was the fact that I love cooking and I want to have this big kitchen so that like what I've seen in homes when I was growing up, like that 3,000 square foot house, gorgeous kitchen with the big center area and all this stuff. And right now we're living in a single wide that's a temporary, that's on a gorgeous piece of land, 20, 60 acres, depending on how you want to look at it. If you count all of it, it's beautiful, but it's also something different than what I wanted. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't work. So then I saw a photo, I saw a link to a house of somebody that I know is buying, who's a great human being, family, kids, and he does very well for himself. And it's this gorgeous home with the exact kitchen that I would want, these huge floor to ceiling windows. And I was like, and he's a little bit younger than me, like within a couple of years or a year or two. And I'm just like, that was supposed to be supposed to be my life. And I think all of us fall into this same, like, that's supposed to be my life. That's supposed to be what I'm doing. And I had that, and I caught it. I knew I was doing the exact same thing I tell people not to do, where I almost started to get mad inside. I'm getting internally mad. And then I find out some more stuff that, like, he's going through, this person is going through, like, they're just pleasing the person that they're with, kind of. They're going to be having to be like driving back and forth and losing 6 days a week and not really getting to spend time with their family and their kids. And there's differences in opinion in the household. And it's not as perfect as this beautiful $1.5 million home looks like. I think this is an important message, because on the surface, I could have allowed myself to get angry and frustrated. And not because this person isn't incredibly deserving of this home, but we compare ourselves to other people, and it causes us turmoil internally that um that we have trouble dealing with. And in this case, it was me. I had trouble dealing with it. And then all of a sudden I learned the other stuff. And I thanked the person that I was texting with, saying, it's good to know. I needed that perspective shift, because today was one of those days, like, as much as I could be very happy for anybody that succeeds and is doing well, today just didn't feel like the day where I wanted to hear it. And I saw that, and then I had the perspective shift. And that's the key. And that's the takeaway I want for you today, is there's always a perspective shift. And no matter how great things might look, or, they've got the family and the kids that you might want, there's still struggles. There's still not perfection. And we don't know what goes on behind closed walls. You guys don't know what goes on behind closed walls in my life. As much as I pop on here every day, rah, being super like, you can do it, you can get it. Trust me, we all go through the struggles. It's how you look at it and how you choose to take that perspective and shift it and realize you don't know what's going on in other people's lives. All you can control is yourself. All you can control is your own happiness. And sometimes you're not going to be happy. Sometimes you're going to be dealing with stuff in your head, and there's going to be stuff in your kitchen that you just can't get rid of. And you sometimes just got to let it. You got to let yourself be human. And also, remember that comparing yourself is not worth it. You can only compare yourself to what you want. And if you don't have what you want, you got to find a way to go get it. And you got to give yourself time, and you got to give yourself patience. That's my message for today. God bless. Take it easy. Don't surrender your pets. Don't be a garbage human being. And I will catch you tomorrow.